With me is EU's Agriculture Commissioner who is here in India. He had many meetings as well here in India. So my first question to you is, what's the key focus of your India visit?
This is my second visit in India this year. The first visit was during the G20 conference organized by Indian presidency, very successful presidency. We discussed about our global challenges for the food security. This visit, this mission is especially dedicated to increase our trade relations, bilateral relations between European Union and India. I'm accompanied by the representatives of the farmers, agro-business from many sectors of food production in European Union. And we'd like to, together with our Indian partners, with Indian authority, to increase our trade relation, to reduce trade barriers which are not necessary, which are obstacles for increase of our trade relation. For me personally, one of the important objective of this visit is to see the what is the phenomena of Indian agriculture, because increase of agriculture production in India last decade is the highest in the world. In the decade 2010-2020, agricultural production in India was increased 34%. It never happened in the world. This is the best result in the world. I'm as a commissioner in European Union that I'm very much in favor of the small and medium-sized family farms. But this is the secret of Indian agriculture, because the farms are, majority of farms in India, they are 1-2 hectare small farms, but they are very productive. In the world, it is important to remember that in the world, small farms to no more than 2 hectares, they managed only 12% of agricultural land in the world, but they produce 35% of food. This is, first of all, the contribution of the Indian farmers, and I'd like to congratulate and to thank Indian farmers for their contribution into food security at the global level.
So essentially, your focus will be here in India on many issues, and one issue between India and the EU is the FTA conversation. When it comes to the agriculture aspect, what is the view of the European Union when it comes to the ongoing talks on the FTA?
I hope that our visit, my visit, and first of all the visit of our representatives of the business and the direct contact between business representatives from European Union and India will be helpful to find a solution to finalize the free trade agreement, which is very important because there is huge potential for improvement of our trade relations. Now the value of European Union export to India is 1.4 billion euro, which means €1 per capita for Indian consumers. Bigger export is from India to the European Union, 3.7 billion euro, but there is a space for improvement, for huge improvement, for both sides, for both benefits. First of all, because our food production is complementary. We are not the competitors in the global market. We produce the products which are produced, which are exported from the European Union, they are not the competition for India and reverse. This is a huge chance to increase our trade relations for both profits. Could you imagine that now India is 28 export destination for the European Union and 11th direction for import. Huge space to increase. I'm very happy. We are after the very important meetings with Indian authority, with Minister Rupala, with Minister of State Shobhana Kalenjie, and it is very positive discussion. And we know what we should to improve, what kind of obstacles we should remove from both sides. This is a very constructive meeting. Of course, the free trade agreement, I hope that next year will be real progress. This agreement will be finalized.
Uh, India is focusing on millet production. Any enthusiasm for that in EU? Do you plan to have conversation? Have you had conversation on millet production with India?
Yes, that's India is the biggest milk production in the world. There is a space for cooperation to exchange experience, to exchange knowledge, technologies. This is important area for our cooperation, and also the animal welfare issues in European Union. We are very sensitive. Our people are very sensitive for animal welfare issues. But the motto for many action in European Union is what Mahatma Gandhi said. He said that moral progress of civilizations can be judged how its animals are treated. This is very important motto for also for our action to improve animal welfare standards, to improve climate and environmental standards. We have the same challenge to make our agriculture more friendly for environment, for climate, to ensure food security, to strengthen the stability of our economical stability for our farmers, to support sustainability, and to develop solidarity, also the international solidarity.
Any progress on the market access? I believe that has been a key issue for European Union. And India provides subsidy for its farmers. Do you think that's an issue? India, we know the farmers are not that rich as the farmers in the West.
Yes, but India also support the farmers. There is many instrument to support farmers. We also participate in some programs. European Union supports some programs supporting small farmers in India. The first of all, we should to reduce the barrier for our cooperation, but no, also is very important cooperation at the international level. We have now the very difficult time also for our farmers. Like in Europe, there was, or there is, because it's not finished, the pandemic. The biggest pandemic in last 100 years. We have the first time war close to our border, Russian aggression against Ukraine, which creates also the problem for the food system, which is destructive for the food system. And the climate disasters. This is horrible because we had, for example, last time the huge floods in Greece, in Slovenia. I know that last time also in India there is the same problem. And we need to cooperate together to prevent this climate disasters, to improve our action for the climate, for the environment. This is the huge area of cooperation.
Well, thank you so much, sir, for speaking to WION. It was lovely speaking with you here in Delhi and having conversation on how India and the EU are having conversation on agriculture issues. Thank you so much, sir. With video journalist Sidhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.